Greetings one and all, my name is Lancer. Welcome back once again to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We will be starting part 3 today. Oh boy, this is gonna be the longest of the parts, but I am excited. As last time on, we finished out part 2 with JoJo defeating cars in a spectacular atmospheric shattering explosion. And well, JoJo came back home and time moved on. And now we are in the 80s with Joseph now being a grandfather, and we see a interesting looking man with a golden chain and a hat in a prison cell, and a ship digging up a 100-year-old treasure. Again, though I am familiar with certain plot points that we're going to be getting into in part 3, it's going to be amazing finally getting context for it and seeing it all just play out. So let's start off part 3 and get right into the episode. Oh, I was going to say, this is an interesting start there. Like a silent film. 1983. I can't wait to hear his voice again. Ori! It's covered up this time. I know, like, I can see it already. I know that part 3, the art style changes a bit. It's the style that I most think of when I think JoJo. Oh, man. It's just no music. We're just... bizarre! Dio. It was covered up when we saw it last season, but I know I might get some shit for this, but this feels like One Piece, sort of, where it's just like, we spent all this time, you know, off doing something completely unrelated, but then we just come back to this, and it's like, oh, it comes back full circle again. See, this is interesting, because Erina was in the coffin, right? Because that's the only reason she survived the explosion. You know, she got picked up, and then the coffin just sunk into the ocean, so I guess maybe Dio hitched a ride? They just vanished. Stardust Crusaders. We're gonna be in Japan. Jotaro Kujo. Not exactly a JoJo, but you know, it still works. Jotaro Kujo, aka a jazz musician. What did he do? Yeah, I got that. Well, she's definitely Suzuki's child. I'm gonna continuously be very excited every time a part ends and a new part begins, just because it's all the same story, it's in the same world, but, you know, it feels like we're starting a new show every time. I was curious about that, because I was thinking about it, it's just like, the name Joestar technically is gonna die with Joseph, then. I mean, here, he only had a daughter, and, you know, she married, which I assume her name is Kujo. So it's like, though the JoJo and obviously the Joestar blood will carry on, sad that the name Joestar, it really ends with Joseph. But I don't know, may pick it up eventually. Got ourselves a bit of a delinquent. Sheesh. Jesus. I think I know who his voice is as well. Whoa. Dude, are we in a movie? I mean, I knew the style changed, but... holy shit. We're doing a one-shot in anime. That was awesome. I'm actually curious how Joseph was as a father. He's a mama's boy. He's not dead. Damn. Welcome to part 3, I guess. What changed in those years? His high school debut, calling his mother a bitch. How dare you? I mean, already his mom is very Suzuki, which, yeah. Joseph's daughter seems to be alright, but it also kind of makes me think that I don't think Joseph was around as much. Episode 1, the man possessed by an evil spirit. The drip is insane. It's Daisuke Ono, right? Yep. Just because of that, I feel like Jotaro's gonna end up being my favorite JoJo. Just because I love Daisuke Ono. If you don't know, it is Erwin Smith himself. Though I'm pretty sure he was this, or no, 2014. So he was Erwin before he was Jotaro, but still cool. I mean, in classic fashion, I don't know if I'm sold on the JoJo right away, but his belt, it's the same pattern as Caesar's headband. Well, shotgunning a fucking beer. Are we getting right to it? Shit, okay. I didn't think we'd get to this right away. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna say the name until we get it, but I thought we would go a little further. How has Hamon gotten to this point? It's a hell of a display. Well, yeah, I don't think this is Hamon, though. I think we are past the age of Hamon. Dude. Oh yeah, I forget that's the thing, is the fucking stat chart. Stand name. This already feels like so different than everything up till this point. I know that's kind of what we do at this point on with JoJo, though, is Hamon kind of becomes a thing of the past. Because Hamon really was a thing that was made specifically to counter the Pillar Men, but now that the Pillar Men are gone, I don't know. Again, I see it kind of like a Nen thing. It's like there's the basics of Nen, which is like, you know, you enhance your physical capabilities with your life force, which in this case is Hamon, but now we're going to get into this power, which is kind of like making Nen or Hamon your own. I might be completely wrong, because again, I really only know this power as a concept. Her name's Holly. Joseph! Just a real estate. Like mother, like daughter. I cannot wait to see Jotaro in this interaction. I'll never forgive the Japanese! Like voice difference now, which I mean, it's been a long time. How did this happen? Well, at least he's being responsible in that way, staying in there. The man who once saved the world. Oh my god, all this shit in here. Is this being put on his tab? Joseph. I'm curious to see this relationship. He said before his grandson doesn't even know his own face. This is the first time that two JoJos are getting to interact. Main characters is mainly what I mean. As you know, Jonathan, you know, he passed before Joseph was ever born, and now Joseph gets to be here with his grandson, which is cool. Two JoJos. Silver thing. Oh. Took off his pinky. Well, maybe you have to learn some control. You're just gonna be in here for the rest of your life. You've experienced this before? Avdol. Does he have a similar power, maybe? Hell no. Let me cook. Whoa. A fucking chicken. Magician's Red. Whoa. We got a name for this power? So I don't have to say it myself? Yep. I think his is gonna be more powerful. They're connected, yeah. That's fine, just as long as he's out of here. I think he has faith with his grandson, though. So they just don't see anything. That's wild. So it still has something to do with breath? Yeah, so it still kind of is Hamon in that sense. Stando! Finally, the power of stuns. Finally, I can talk about it. I mean, I could have at any point, but you know, I just kind of like letting the plot do its own thing, and then I talk about it. I did not think we'd get into stands this soon, just right off the bat in episode 1, and also our first stand battle. But already it's cool. I mean, is this just how Hamon has evolved, maybe, or has stands always been a thing? Which I mean, they're connected as we see. Like when they fight each other, they feel it because I mean, it's your own life energy. I don't know. I need to know. Uh-huh. Why do you fight? I think we're past that. Put the fire out. Fucking toilet water. Bro. He's not gonna kill him. Got him to come out. For that. I mean, same broad power, but they are different. How many mid cards are we gonna get? Bruh. Magician Zuredo. What is what? I need this translated. Okay, so at least courtesy of Reddit. Power, speed, range, durability, precision, potential. Similar to Fate's system. I mean, Fate's not the first one to do it, where it's just like on a grade system in terms of their power and strengths and all that. So it's a relatively mid-range stand. Just doesn't have a lot of potential. Kind of a one trick. I wonder if we'll meet a stand user who just has maxed out stats. Oh my god. She likes it. This poor woman. Sono stando. Is it possible to learn a stand? My grandmother was once in that coffin. Okay, so they're already on it. Not a person, but a creature from beyond. Dio's back. He's technically my great uncle. I mean, he is your grandfather. I just realized his hat. It's just I mean, it's probably just one of those like sun hats where it's just a bill that like wraps around. I just noticed like his hair is just like part of the hat, but also the massive chain. I was gonna say, does he have a stand? Okay. Yeah, you have to destroy an expensive camera. I can't imagine this is a very powerful stand. Yeah, the Joe Star So we all have it.
幼い時死んだわしの父にもあったそうだ。皆この星型のあざがあるらしい。一体そのフィルムには何が映るんだ。今まで気にも留めてなかったわしらの運命なのじゃ。てめえ。
It's the most dramatic unveiling. Dio. Huh. It's cause he has Jonathan's body. I was gonna say, I was just like, I bet, cause I mean, we didn't see what happened to Jonathan's body after that, and that's what he was trying to do. So even after all this time, both Jonathan and Dio are still with us. Yeah. Yeah.
この世界中のどこかに潜んで何かを作している。奴が蘇って4年、お前の悪霊もここ1年以内に発現している事実。おそらくディオが原因。
It's kind of a response thing.
俺のは持って生まれたスタンドだが、あなたたちの能力はディオの肉体、ジョナサンの肉体と見えない糸で結ばれている。罪があなた方の眠れる能力を呼び覚ましたとしか。
It's kind of like a destiny thing. In response to this evil. Yeah, it's all. I feel like she's gonna say hi. Well, welcome to the plot, Jotaro. The Joestar. It's been a while, you son of a bitch. I've heard this music theme before, I love it. The first moves. No previews, don't do that. My blood is pumping. Well, that was episode 1 of part 3 of JoJo. I am so excited. Oh my god, I felt like I was just so speechless throughout all that, but I mean, the stands themselves, I need a little more on what exactly they are. I mean, with Joseph and Jotaro, it's like theirs manifested in response to Dio, just because they're all connected because of the Joestar. Does that mean Holly can have a stand too? So I guess, I mean, I'm familiar with what Dio's stand is. I feel like every anime fan is, which, I mean, obviously we'll get to that. Dio's stand will most likely be, it's technically Jonathan's then, right? Or if it's just a mixture of the two. That's such a just perverted thing, you know? It's just after all this time, he has Jonathan's body, and now he's gonna do all this and haunt his descendants. Jotaro's great-great-grandfather. I mean, again, how old is Joseph by this point? Because he was 19 at the end of part 2, and then we jumped, what, 50-ish years? So he's at least in his 60s. 70s more likely, and he's just as loud as ever. Yeah, already, man, the style change, it's mainly the art change, and also, I mean, some of the animation here was phenomenal as well. Because I mean, part 1, part 2, like, I loved the style. It was very, like, I always said, like, comic booky with like a lot of the colors and whatnot, but now I feel like we're gonna start straying away from like a lot of the colors that will change, and it's sort of just like sticking in one kind of dark shaded style. I know that there is a fated clash yet to happen with Jotaro and Dio, and Dio, if only you knew the chaos you sprung with those masks. But I wonder what he'll think about all the Pillar Men if he learns about it, but I guess we'll see as we continue. But either way, this is my reaction to episode 1 of part 3 of JoJo. Join me next time for episode 2 as everything else will be coming out soon. Till next time, I'm Lancer. Thanks for watching.